Pisces, welcome to your new moon and Leo reading, and I hope this finds you well. Let's start with some advice for you. Let's see. Peace pipe. Oh my gosh, you know who else got that? Cancer. It's wild. You might want to go watch the Cancer reading, especially if you have a Cancer in your life that's important to you. Seeing the light of a situation, okay? Seeing the light side of a situation, seeing the bright side breaking through. Okay, this is something that I'm getting intuitively for you. We're going to go deeper into that card as we get to the end of the reading. Moon hitting your 6th house. Pets might be relevant as well. Health and healing. But something going on with your daily routine, your daily habits, something on a day-to-day, okay? But let's see what the cards have to say in terms of a new opportunity, because they weren't really talking. I'm getting kind of like with a lot of the signs, I'm getting a lot of quietude, you know? Well, there you are in your glory, King of Cups. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, yet again. I'm telling you, it's either you or another water sign, possibly Cancer. But it's a lovely energy for healing, for emotions, okay? So you have an opportunity to bring this healing to yourself and to others. This is about emotional mastery. It's about vulnerability, being emotionally naked, vulnerable, authentic, very loving, letting the heart rule. And so, you know, you have an opportunity that I think is very heart-based to manifest something. Maybe manifest an understanding, maybe to heal something having to do with what you're manifesting, cultivating in your life, bringing something together, being resourceful. Some of you, if you are working with charities, or again, if this is like working with a medical profession, therapy, whether it's physical or emotional, I think that there's an opportunity here to get some understanding, have a meeting of the minds, get on the same page, and really, I'm hearing transform and transmute something, okay? Now, for some of you, this might be with your dating life, okay? Manifesting love in your life. That might be for some of you. For others of you, this is like people that you're working with. There's just a lot of manifestation ability here. What is challenging this? Okay, might be an Aries. Somebody really heavily burdened with trying to get a new beginning, okay? Again, I'm seeing something here about love, okay? Maybe a new start in love, but somebody's got a lot of burdens and responsibilities and trying to clean the slate. But how do you clean the slate when you're bogged down by a bunch of stuff? And maybe that is forcing you to miss opportunities because you want to get a new start and maybe take a chance. But how do you do that with all of this heaviness? Okay, so this heaviness needs to be dropped. And until it's dropped, I feel like there will be an inability to really kind of seize any kind of loving offers, okay? Now, it could be that you're missing opportunities because of, you know, some kind of weight that's on your back, even though you want to start anew. But it could also be that you are coming across aloof to other people because you're so busy tending to your responsibilities. Some of you have withdrawn and gone into a bit of retreat because of this. It's diminishing the ability to really act in a free-spirited way, because I feel like that's what's needed here, is to really, like, what would you do if you weren't, if we could just take all this out, right? And let me just see for curiosity's sake, what would this be? And that didn't want to, I'm going to take those. That's a lot. Wow. I think it's work related. Some of you have been pushing back on work, but there's something with boundaries here and not having success and not getting closure. And some of you may be getting resisted with something you've been working on and not getting the success because people have been resisting you, and that's causing you to be guarded. I'm going to tell you, I get this feeling, honestly, like, unfortunately, there's a lot of stuff going on right now with the economy that is causing people, you know, they're trying to do the old way of thinking that, oh, well, if I need more money, I'll just work harder. That works, right? No. We had other problems going on. Like, work harder is not going to fix this problem. And it almost looks like, you know, you might be trying to solve the problem by working harder, but it's causing you to actually miss opportunities that would be working smarter. Or, you know, you are trying to work smarter, but you have obligations and responsibilities that are weighing you down and not allowing you to move freely and be agile as opportunities come your way. So you can't be responsive optimally. That's some deep stuff, right? Where might you get an unexpected twist and turn? Well, it would be in your third house with Uranus there. So maybe unexpected communications, unexpected truth, something going on in your local community. Yeah, maybe a secret coming out. Gonna say, maybe a secret coming out. And what would this be about? Might have to do with a Taurus, or again, that could be a Pisces over there, but I am getting that it has something to do with someone's beliefs. What it means to do the right thing, what it means to live in a conventional way, okay? It might have to do with a commitment or a marriage. I'm gonna say that. Somebody might come out with some, you know, like, it might be a confession, all right? And I'm sorry to say, but it might have to do with some hidden agenda. Somebody had some beliefs that they weren't really sharing with other people. And now it's time for, you know, this to come out. Or a commitment, or somebody had beliefs or hidden agendas they were not sharing with other people. I'm sorry to say. Somebody might have not been listening to their intuition as well, in terms of what they were committing themselves to, what they were supporting. Like, the intuition was there, absolutely, Pisces, but did somebody ignore it? Or they weren't being discerning about what is the right thing to do in this situation. And I can see that this is going to come out in the communications unexpectedly. And it might be, again, somebody that is in your local environment, neighborhood, somebody that you deal with on the day-to-day. Somebody's dropping some facts. Somebody's dropping some truth bombs, okay? At the foundation, you have Knight of Swords. Could be an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. If somebody, you know, is holding back here. They've made a decision. And again, I'm getting more about communication. So there's some communications coming in to say, hey, I decided to do this, which is I'm not going to open up. I'm going to hold back. I'm going to conserve. I'm not going to give myself to this. And it might be that they're protecting themselves. It might be that they're trying to take what is considered the safe route, the safe path. Okay, they're trying to go after their own security and stability. They're looking out for themselves, and they're protecting themselves. But unfortunately, I just don't see this person opening up. And again, it might be because what comes out in the communications is, I don't really think it's the right thing for me to do to open up and give myself to this, because somebody in this dynamic doesn't listen to their intuition, or they ignore it, or they hold back information, they have hidden agendas, or they're not discerning about what it means to do the right thing, and what to commit to themselves to, and what not to commit themselves to, and like when and where and with whom. There's some lack of discernment, and it's coming out in the conversation. But with this peace pipe, I think the advice is that, you know, there's an opportunity to heal old wounds with people and situations. There's an opportunity to make amends and, you know, mend bridges that have maybe been burned, okay, and transform some kind of grievance. But again, like the message I got with Cancer is, now is the time, okay? And what's going to block this is if you are not being agile and responsive in a timely, right now manner, which would be so full card. Like, throw caution to the wind and just do it. You know, don't hold back, because the blockage is, if you feel weighed down and despondent and disinterested emotionally, then you're not going to take that leap of faith. You're going to be on guard, and you're going to be like, yeah, I'm not even going to say anything, when you could totally transform the situation. But, you know, the longer you kind of carry this with you, this burden, rather than drop it, which is, yeah, maybe a burden of disappointment, that has put you and another person on guard, because somebody had hidden agendas here, or hidden motives, okay? But the longer you hold on to this, the heavier it gets, and it just delays this opportunity that you have to reconnect, to heal a situation where there can be an understanding at bare minimum, you know, getting on the same page of mind, you know, having a meeting of the minds, but also being maybe even resourceful in some respect. I'm not sure what the resources might be. But some of you already know what you need to do, and this card is telling you that now is the time to do it. So let's pull from my intimacy issues deck for advice on what intimacy issues to work through at this time. And we have transactional, sweet Jesus. I think, did Sagittarius get that? I think so. The give and take is very measured. Try exchanging as spirit leads. And vulnerability, true intimacy into me-see requires emotional nakedness. Well, someone needs to come out with it, come out with their feelings, their beliefs, and, you know, in order to manifest something with this other person or whomever this is, it's going to have to be less measured and more spirit-led. Hope that helps. Be blessed.